games. It's been everything we could have hoped for, and now at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Baltimore Orioles.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Sean Newcomb will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Really love Sean Newcomb. He reminds me a little bit of Andy Pettit, but better stuff. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good curveball and breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better. Good fastball. The key for Sean Newcomb, getting ahead with the fastball to give himself a chance to use those off-speed pitches. Quality lefty with a very high ceiling.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Leading off tonight for Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Brantley is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Just underway in Baltimore. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. The Orioles due up in the first. No score. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Lance McCullers is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
So digging in now, Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half of the first.
For the Orioles, the center fielder, number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Standing in now, Paul Rush, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Mullins aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Into the box now, number 3. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 1 away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away decides not to risk it.
Batting 4.
So first and third with 1 away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 3rd home run of this series. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
And now Colt Cannon as he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired in there. There are 2 away. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Count now, a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a looper to left. Mancini coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's all target, and he'll be safe at third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The first baseman,
Tyler White will bat next. Two men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a one-run game with a base hit here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. White, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was taken in the fifth. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
batting it.
Stepping in, Jake Marisnick. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. White, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Into the box, Mark Goldberg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Mullins. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Dante Hendricks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Stepping in, Pedro Severino. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Standing in, Paul Rush. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
0-1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Severino leads off first with one away. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center. His fourth long ball of this series as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
In is Christian Yelich. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. Another look at a fine play in right field to get up and pull this one down. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning. Next up for the Astros, Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is there. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 7 and the Astros 2. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's out number 1.
The batter, no outfielder.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Dante Hendricks. He singled his last time up. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Altuve fields it cleanly. On to White at first, and that ends the inning. Pretty. Here's Carlos Correa now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So one gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he fouls this one off. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
The batter, number 4.
Settling in now, George Springer. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he misses 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He stays alive, still 2-2. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Pedro Severino. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle. Correa over to his left. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
The batter, number 6.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Paul Rush, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, number 3. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Into the bleachers, and gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls to the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only 1 game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the 2nd time in the inning. Another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the series, as this lead got even wider. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty, how about this, B-Roy? You come to watch offense You picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup, they're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Trey Mancini is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Goldberg corrals it. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich, but this will land untouched. Ball 2. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6.
So stepping in, Jake Marisnick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Line, that's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Mark Goldberg becomes the 2nd out here in inning number 5. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is in there. Here's Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lined but speared on a hop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning left for the Astros. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2.
For the Orioles,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Brantley going back. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 4th long ball of this series as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. That base hit was streaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Cedric Mullins. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this gets all the way to the wall.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Christian Yelich will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. As he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one. That wasn't even close.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alex Bregman goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. 1-0 the count. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Correa, base runner at first with one out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider's still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him to go down swinging there. Josh Reddick goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Rush has got it, and the side is retired. Astros leave one, and as you can see, they are way behind.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hard hit at third. Bregman fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2. Riding in once again, Dante Hendricks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around. Digging in, Tyler White. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. Yelich has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 9.
At the plate, Mark Goldberg. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. He pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Severino finishes it off with the tag to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and they remain well behind. Chris Davinsky enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Pedro Severino. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins, as it's grounded sharply to first. There's one. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting
at the plate, number 3. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's...
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
1 strike.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
And that's in there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Michael Brantley goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopper foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The bouncer to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Alberto Reyes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman.
And here's Ronaldo Nunez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. One 0 count. Here it is. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Throw into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting, left fielder.
When it left his bat, I thought it might spur foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long. It's 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
A ball and no strikes. Mancini leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We've played 8 full. The Orioles lead it 16-2. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's George Springer. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taken control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Jake Marisnick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Correa over at second. White at first. 2 out in the inning.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back?
And the Orioles have done it. They are your American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position in this one. So he definitely had that clutch factor working. Could have been a real difference in the outcome if not for his contributions.
For my partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 50.